Who got the juice? The Dallas Juice Boys got the juice, and you can get it too. Visit naturallemonade.com with one L, or catch the Dallas Juice Boys food truck at a live event near you. Taste what the fuss is all about. Mango, pineapple, strawberry, and of course, what started it all off, the original. To get the juice, visit naturallemonade.com with one L and support some young Dallas entrepreneurs. Yeah. Here at Maximus Security Services, our goal is to establish secure homes for our clients based on honesty, integrity, and fair pricing. Maximus Security Services specializes in home and business alarm repair services in the DFW Metroplex. Save up to 70% by repairing or updating your current system and avoid signing outrageous 3-year contracts with monthly payments that could cost up to $1,500. Remember, here at Maximus Security Services, there will be no 3-year contract required for our services. I repeat, no contract for our services. At Maximum Security Services, we repair systems from Ring, DSC, MDENCO, GE, NAPCO, 2GIG, and all monitoring systems. To speak to one of our top-of-the-line Maximus security system technicians, call 214-377-0342. Our technicians have been rated 4.9 out of 5 stars by our Home Advisor clients. Call today, 214-377-0342. Maximus Security Services, honesty, integrity, fair pricing, no credit check or credit required, and absolutely no hassle about monitoring. To speak with one of our technicians, call 214-377-0342. Did you have a nightmare prom? Were you forced to go to the prom with someone you didn't even like? Were you forced to be home by midnight because your dad was too strict? Well, now it's time for the Prom, the adult experience. It all goes down May 20th, Saturday, the Warehouse in Fort Worth, Texas, 1125 East Berry Street. Fort Worth is going to be on fire with the international Go DJ Bellotti and the legendary group Soulful Sounds. And it's all hosted by me, Michael Shawn, and my girl, the queen of Media Room 360, Shawnee Scott. To get your tickets now, and I do mean now, hit up eventcrate.com/E/Reprom 2023. It starts at 8 o'clock, and the open bar is open till 9 p.m. Once again, I repeat, the open bar is an open bar from 8 to 9 p.m. And since I'm hosting, there's probably going to be a free comedy show. So get your tickets now for the Reprom, the adult experience, May 20th. That's a Saturday at the Warehouse, 1125 East Berry Street in Fort Worth, Texas. You're going to get to rewrite your own history. May 20th at the Warehouse. Just go to eventcreate.com/E/Reprom 2023. It's an Allure Gala Productions, and it's hosted by Michael Shawn and Shawnee Scott. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Yeah, tap. We are super late. I had technical difficulties. I was asleep. Yep, that's what it was. Technical difficulties. I slept. Good morning, Ashley Newman, the undisputed champion of being on this show first. Good morning, everybody rocking out with us. Y'all got us for, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a very shortened edition of Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. The trooper, the soldier, Shawnee Scott is trying to fight through. I know she don't feel good today, and I can run my mouth. Yes, I can, but I can't do the show by myself. I can't do I can do 20 minutes by myself, but I know you don't feel good, Shawnee Scott. You okay? You want to talk? You want to tell me how your night was? Or you want to go back and lay down?
Well, I do want to go back and lay down, but my night is why I don't feel good. Because of course we're getting ready for this end of the school year stuff. So just still dealing with my daughters. We had to play kitchen beautician last night.
The salon was popping. The salon was open. There was no tips, but the salon was open. Yes, it was.
Yeah. So one of them got her hair pastry. I got her clips in her hair this morning so she can go to school. But her hair ain't finished yet. So we just got part of it done. Okay. And she had to make her little pants that she want to wear to their picnic today. So I had to help.
The pants dope, yeah.
Yeah, and so it was just a long night. And then on that heat press, I always forget I'm not supposed to be on the heat press.
Oh, that's right.
And so I'm on the heat press standing.
Yeah.
It hit me later that you're not supposed to be on that heat press. So that's what I'm dealing with this morning. I'm in a lot of pain, but I'm going to take my muscle relaxers and my pain medicine here.
So for those who don't know the heat press, that's part of the sweatshop that they have set up, and they got to press down. They got to do the. It's something Lady Q does, but she does it 8 hours a day, and J Black locks in the room, and it's and then they lift it up. So I knew I had pictures on it.
No, I have to put it. You have to put so much pressure on it. So you.
Yeah, I know you ignored me. I told you. I said you probably shouldn't be doing that. Last time I went out there, you ignored me. You kept.
Yeah. So I'm paying for it right now.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all got me y'all got me because Shawnee's about to go take some pain meds and go lay down, and then it's just Michael Shawn. And listen, man, I'm proud of myself. I'm confident in myself, but I can't be just talking. Like if I could send y'all a link and y'all could pop a square up, but y'all just want to run my mouth for y'all got me for 20 minutes, and then we're gonna regroup for tomorrow.
You want to send them the link?
I'm good. We gonna rock out.
All right.
I see the views are up here. My night was fine. I was traveling all day. Shout to airplanes. That's all. Shout to airplanes. Shout to airplanes. Shout to how expensive things are at the airport. I had to take my passport because they told me that you need this real ID at the airport. They said you needed real ID. They said the driver's license, you needed to go turn your driver's license in, and then they would give you another driver's license, but it was different. Now, they don't explain to you why it's different. They just call it the real ID. They don't tell you what's different and what they get, what more information. So I didn't do that. So I brought my passport. I got my passport in my pocket. And I went to the airport, and they ain't check shit. They ain't check nothing. They took the regular driver's license. They ain't do nothing. They just took it, and it was all good. And there was nothing. I didn't know I brought the passport. But if I hadn't brought the passport, then they would have checked the real ID. But they wasn't checking no real ID. They promoted this whole thing. They got big signs at the airport, at the Philadelphia airport, that tell you that you need this real specific ID, and if you're not gonna be able to fly. Well, I flew. Y'all had me all gassed up, and I flew. And shout to my oldest. She dropped me off at the airport. Thank you, Monty. She dropped me off, and I was like, even though I drove, but then it was her car, so she dropped me off. So that was it. There was nothing exciting at the airport. There was one argument, just one, between a man and a woman. I tried to show Shawnee, I can't see, can't get closer. I am not a professional at this. I'm not one of those professional people who can get close. I was as close as I was going to get to that drama. So it's just a lady, and I don't even know. She was speaking Spanish, so I picked up every other word because she was talking fast. I think she was in Spanish and she was in English. And then she was international. She was international. So I'm trying to think of anything else. I didn't get no peanut M&Ms. No, I'm not getting peanut M&Ms, but I'm on this, I'm trying to be on this diet, and the airport is vicious for two things: drinking and eating unhealthy. I did eat a Whopper with cheese that I shouldn't have ate. I'm lying. Look, I just retracted my own story. I did eat a Whopper with cheese. And I thought I was doing something because I didn't get the fries. I had no idea how much a Whopper with cheese needs fries with it. I saw a real ID. We supposed to start in 2025 unless it changed. They said it was supposed to start in May. That's what I was told. It was supposed to start May 1st. What was that comment? Right. If you hadn't been prepared, you would have been messed up in a messed up situation. Always works that way. When I'm trying to be responsible and I'm trying to, even though it worked out, and I flew out on a Wednesday, and shout to Wednesday. Shout to Wednesdays, because it's not crowded if you go to the airport on certain days. Like Wednesdays in the afternoon when you catch a flight around 4 something, you're pretty good. I had the middle seat because I had a layover. You a cheap ass when you got a layover going from Philly directly to Dallas. For those flights, you cheap. Yeah, I was looking for the bargain. So they put me over there in Orlando, and I chilled out there, and I had the middle seat. I don't take the middle seat, but once again, it was free. The middle seat was free. I was on a budget, motherfucker. Just listen to me. I'm on a budget. Stop looking at me like that. And I dread the middle seat because I have a poor bladder. And when I feel like I gotta bother somebody to get out the seat to use the bathroom, even if I don't have to use the bathroom, mentally I feel like I have to use the bathroom. I don't know if I'm the only person. Like I know in the middle seat I gotta bother somebody, and I don't want to. But all of a sudden, but because the flight was so empty, there was nobody next to me, so I got to chill, watch a little Netflix, play a little music. And that was about and then one lady came up to me, must have been on Spirit. No, it was Frontier, Don Page. And let's remember, Don Page, before we go at Spirit, they were rated the #1 airline in America. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. But it was Frontier. It was the lowercase Spirit. It wasn't even the capital letter Spirit. But everything went fine. If you fly in or out of Atlanta airport, the choice for food is the choice for foods in Atlanta. They got Luda's Spot, which is cool. It ain't great, but it's cool. But they do have a lot of stuff to eat over there in the Atlanta airport. So, but I was in Orlando. You would think Orlando would be so up to date. Their airport would be so up to date simply because it's in Orlando and Disney World is there. And you figure the traffic that goes in there and by the way, I'm a hypocrite because I said don't go to Florida, and my ass was in Florida for like 2 hours. All right. Don't follow me. That's why I tell people on stage, I'm not a leader. Don't follow me. Because I'll tell you to stay out of Florida. My ass will be in Tampa at some point. But you would think the airport would be up to date simply because of all the traffic of people going to Disney World. And it's not. I don't understand why they are charging stations everywhere. I don't get why I have to look for an actual outlet, not a charging station. I'm looking for an outlet like I'm at my house. Like I'm really looking for, like you got to put the outlet in and sit on the floor sometimes next to the outlet because you know that once you get an outlet, you got to keep it. And then that was about it. The tram is nice, but then I flew in here and I got into a Lyft. And shout out to the Lyft driver. It was the first Lyft driver in history. The first Lyft driver in history that the music he was playing, I told him, yo, you got to turn that up. Like he had me rocking. I don't even know homie's name. Now he wasn't too happy about me vaping because I opened the window. He's like, whoa. Bitch, it's not smoking. Just vape. He said, I got asthma. He thought he would give me, I just want to let you know. I said, yeah, it's just a vape. He's like, nah, I got asthma. And then I think he thought that was his trump card. I was like, bitch, I got asthma too. I got to inhale. I got asthma right now. But it was the first Lyft driver. When I tell you every song that he played in his playlist was popping. It was popping. I said, turn it up. I gave him 5 stars for the music. It had nothing to do with safety. It had nothing to do with his driving skills. It had nothing to do with that. It had to do with his playlist was a bit. People, you need to read your passengers. You see me in that car. You see what I got on. You see I got my age.
Ooh. And
he fit the demo. Played a bunch of old joints. Then he went into the R&B, which is kind of weird because there was 2 guys in the car, but it was still dope. He went into an Usher set. He played like 4 Usher songs in a row. Orlando's a crappy airport. Don Page, you ain't never lied. Mickey Mouse should be embarrassed. Donald Duck and Minnie and all of y'all should be embarrassed. How do y'all not have? I mean, your tram is dope, but I'm talking about the facilities. I got a little ass food court with nonsense. I mean, you can eat stuff in there, but it's just the hottest thing is the McDonald's. How's your hottest thing the McDonald's? But y'all got tons of Disney World shirts. Y'all can spend $40 on a Disney shirt. Nah, the West Palm Beach Airport was from the set of Golden Girl. Oh, are you being serious? That's funny.
Okay.
Some of these airports ain't being remade and remodeled and updated. The LaGuardia Airport in New York used to be the worst airport I ever wanted. I never wanted to go in there. And I had a layover in there. I was coming from here. I forget when it was, but I was coming from here. And the LaGuardia Airport is dope. Like they fixed that place. Now the only problem with LaGuardia Airport is that no matter what restaurant, what bar, whatever you go to, they will not let you. If there's a bartender standing right in front of you, you cannot order anything from that bartender. You got to go on the computer and you got to put your order in. But the bartender's looking at you. The bartender's looking at you. Put the order in. Now that's supposed to be technology. That's supposed to make things faster or quicker. I don't know. I just seen that it doesn't make any sense. If I could just ask you, can I get a Diet Coke and fries? Why can't I just ask you? Why do I gotta put it? But that airport is kind of upgraded. Shawnee's hanging in there. For those people asking, why is Shawnee not talking? Shawnee is fighting through the pain. Fighting through the pain. You ain't take your pain meds yet, did you?
Not yet.
Do you want me to grab the pain meds? Do you want to do a commercial break and I grab the pain meds? Okay, I'm at Shawnee's house. And grab the pain meds for
you gotta eat something to take a pill.
Oh, you one of those? You gotta eat something before you take a pill. But let's go. Okay, all right. So you want a piece of bread or something? Look. This is live. You want bread?
I'll get it.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll get you something. You want me to run to 7-Eleven real quick? You want to take a commercial break and I run to 7-Eleven and grab you something to eat and bring
No.
you? All right, John. Mark said I flew there to go to the Bahamas. Oh, the West Palm Beach. I haven't been to the West Palm Beach Golden Girls Airport. Have I been there?
I ain't never been to the airport. I've been to the port there. That's where when we cruise to go to the Bahamas, we cruise out of West Palm Beach.
So how did you see the airport? Was it really the Golden Girls Airport?
Well, I didn't fly into West Palm Beach.
You drove?
With the girls, yeah, we drove from Texas to there, and then when I went the last time, we ended up flying. Me and Dwayla flew to Tampa because we had a travel agent, and I don't know why she flew us to Tampa. And then we had to rent a car and drive all the way.
Oh no.
To make the trip, and then
you need a vacation just from the trip getting there.
Yeah, I was like, what is this? Why we got to do this? But
so I'm not prepared today, y'all. I don't have my book in front of me. All I know
is
that.
Let's see. Let me see what you got in here.
I sent you a video of JJ Redick from ESPN. He's an analyst on ESPN. And trust me, I was very upset at John Moran. But
JJ Redick or Kutu, the Rockets player?
No. JJ Redick.
I got the Rockets player. I got that rap song about eating butt. You know what? I can feel better for a little while because I have what I was fussing about yesterday. The very thing I was fussing about yesterday, these men hollering at they women, and they're really just doing that because they want to be around women. They really don't feel that way. They're just perverts. I got that story of the sorority that's being sued by one because they don't want them in the sorority house.
Yeah. Now I watched that story, and supposedly in the sorority house, the women are alleging that he had some tights on and he was visibly aroused.
Yeah, I got the video. I got the video of them talking.
What happens when you a man? Sometimes it just happens to happen. Sometimes you can't control it.
They said that he be sitting there looking at them. That ain't no, it's something wrong with him.
All right, so play the video. We can get to it.
Ashley says save butt eating for Friday. Okay.
You said what?
Ashley said, oh, let me put it up there. She said save butt eating.
Here's one of them. Alleging that he behaved inappropriately around the sorority sisters on numerous occasions, including once when Artemis, quote, had an erection visible through his leggings. Other times, he had a pillow in his lap. There are similar stories going on about him watching the girls getting an erection, watching a girl change her top. She wasn't wearing a bra. He was staring at her. Later that day, he appeared sexually aroused during the incident. Somebody told the woman that they had seen that he appeared sexually aroused during the incident and stood near the door with his hands over his genitals. He sat in the back of the sorority yoga class for an hour in December, watching the assembled young women flex their bodies. I mean, I cannot imagine what it was like for you gals, Hannah, in there dealing with this obvious man, but also one who's clearly getting aroused by just being around you. Can you give us some idea of what that felt like for you?
It's a weird, gut-wrenching feeling that every time I leave my room, there's a possibility that I'll walk past him in the hall. whatever setting that may be in. And it's never a pleasant encounter. And that's the scary part. It's a weird feeling just to know that I could run into him anytime, full access to the house. But this just goes to show, like, we need women's spaces for that reason. Like, our house is our home, just like any else's home. Like, you go home at the end of the day to feel comfortable and relax in your own skin. And you can't do that knowing that this individual has full access to your house.
It is also really uncomfortable, just because some of the girls in the house, I know they've been sexually assaulted or sexually harassed. So some girls live in constant fear in their home, and our home is supposed to be a safe space. And to paint you a picture just a little bit further, men are never allowed on the second floor of our house except for move in and move out, just to help us lift heavy things upstairs. So it is seriously an only female space. It is so different than living in the dorms, for instance, where men and women can commingle on the floors. That is not the case in the sorority house. We share just a couple main bathrooms on the upstairs floor, but it is just us who lives there, and it's supposed to be a safe place that we can go to rest our heads at night.
Mm-hmm. And even in a dorm room, it's been many years for me, but even in a dorm room, I lived in a co-ed floor. They still had individual bathrooms. The women had the women's space to shower and, do our business, and the men had theirs. And what was the situation with the bathrooms at the sorority house?
All of the bathrooms are shared spaces. There are about 3, 4 if you count the guest bathroom. And they are shared spaces. There are no private changing areas for when you shower. There are no locks on the showers. And it's very open and vulnerable.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Oh, I understand. Before I get into the seriousness, right? I understand. I get it. First of all, y'all let him in, and now y'all mad. But I just want to say this to everybody watching. But today's Thursday. Don't say Happy Friday. Today's Thursday, right?
You meant pre-Friday.
Oh, Friday Eve. Okay, you scared me. All right. But boy, let me just say something. The greatest undisputed champion. When people say the GOAT, they talk about basketball, they always say the GOAT. When they talk about rap, they say the GOAT. The GOAT of playing victim has to go to white women. Nobody plays a victim better than a white woman. Black women, Hispanic women, y'all ain't got shit when it comes to playing the victim. I don't know what it is about a group of white women that when they get together to complain, their victim acting is absolutely I have never, no, you can't touch them. If I wanted somebody, if I needed to complain about something, now this goes beside the point that they have a point and all that other stuff, that they have a point. Besides that, if I needed to rent somebody to take my complaint and I had to pay somebody to complain for me, I would get me a crispy ass white woman. When I tell you just when they get to talking, I don't know. It could be about not having enough napkins in a restaurant. If a white woman tells you that I thought this was a place that would have napkins, and you just don't understand what it feels like to when you walk into a safe place and you spill something and you don't have napkins. What's wrong? There's nothing. People, when I tell you, before I get to the point of the whole point, I understand there are people who are upset because the dude, he got an erection. Oh, what did you think? Clap it up. Let me clap it up for people who just don't understand what a penis does. But first, let me just stay on this victim there. It don't matter what they complain about. It sounds like the end of the world. The floor, we only allow men on the floor when we're moving. You're lying. Y'all be sneaking men in there all the time. So please, but I understand what they saying is right. It's absolutely right. I get it. The dude shouldn't be up there front like he's a woman, but he got a penis. Y'all knew this is what penises do. Penises don't. You can't. What's going on here? Hey, somebody took a shirt off. Y'all agreed to this. Of course it happens. Yeah. What are you doing? Like, you knew the dude was a transgender woman when you was taking your shirt off. What were you trying to test him? His penis still works. What'd you take your shirts off for in front of him? Yeah, y'all need him to be out. But y'all tried to play the game. Y'all tried to play the nice little game and say, you know, we're going to be all inclusive. And y'all took the dude by his word that he is now a woman. No, he's a woman with a penis. And that's what penises do.
Well, that was the whole thing. That was the whole thing. They wanted to be, so it was this historic thing. He's the first, he is the first man to be in a sorority. And they thought it was going to work out, and then it backfired.
Yeah, it backfired. But I'm telling you, you get a group of white women together. Now y'all transgender, y'all in trouble. When you get a group of white women complaining, now is a problem. You can get 50 black women up there. And they would just be like, well, you just got to be, it's got to be all inclusive. Everybody's got to be included. Everybody. But boy, you get you a group of snow bunnies up in there, and all of a sudden it makes the news. It makes the news, people. We've been trying to tell y'all forever. I've been trying to tell y'all women to stand up forever. I'm not late on this. I've been saying this forever. Y'all need to speak up because ain't nothing but men trying to sneak. Now this is bad for the transgender person who identifies as being a woman and really is that. They feel that they are authentic. They feel. That doesn't mean I have to believe it, but they feel. So I feel a way for those people who are really authentic and really like, listen, I have a penis, but if I see a woman naked, it doesn't get curious.
If you a woman, then why does that happen?
What'd you say?
If you're a woman, if you are a woman, you in your mind, you a woman. Why you still getting an erection?
Because you can still think a woman is pretty.
No, but you a woman. You identify as a woman.
No, I mean it's a fact. I watched too much Law and Order, but I also saw this factual that a person can be sexually assaulted, and as they're being sexually assaulted, can have an orgasm.
Well, right,
this is just facts. It's still a penis, y'all. Maybe we'll just do a whole show where Jed'd be uncomfortable, but just understand that if you see something pretty, and that penis thinks something is pretty and something is attractive, whether it be a man or a woman, and they take their clothes off, bow. It pops off. It's going down. And y'all ain't gonna get me all kicked up. We was trying to tell y'all this when they was telling you what to call women. We used to call them birthing people. I tried to warn y'all when that was happening.
Boom, boom, boom.
Now you in the bathroom. And now you know. Oh man, I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. Already on the news. I got a funny feeling that transgender woman will be escorted out of that sorority at some point.
Well, he's suing them.
Oh, of course, because he's white too. So you already know this is going to court. He's gonna be like, I identify as a woman. So why'd you get your dick get hard? I can't control that. Exactly.
Cause you a man.
Cause you a man. Cause that penis is curious.
Yes.
That penis is looking around like, wait, how do we finagle being in here? And why are these women voluntarily getting naked for us?
Boom, boom, boom.
This is what it is, y'all. I hate to say that's what y'all get, but I tried to warn y'all. I tried to tell you. Y'all want these bathrooms where everybody can use them? Okay, when you pop in there and somebody's getting smashed in one of those comfy little stalls, I don't want to. Oh my God.
Boom, boom.
Well, they already do that in the bathrooms.
Oh my God. No, I'm just saying, but you're giving people, normally you got to sneak in. Not saying from experience. Normally you got to sneak in and sneak out.
Boom, boom.
You know, you got to sneak. But now, you got the days in. I don't want to hear the complaint. I don't want to hear the 15 women at the airport going like, I walked into the bathroom and I heard a noise and I couldn't believe what was going on.
I thought this was a safe place where I could do my business. And it was horrible. I'm telling you, when white women describe something, whatever it is, they are so sincere. It was horrible. I saw his penis aroused.
Boom, boom, boom.
That is horrible.
It was hard. Y'all been sneaking dudes up in that room, and y'all been going to parties dressed a certain way specifically to get penises aroused. Like, stop acting like this college victim now.
What did you say?
I think these women been going to parties dressed a certain way specifically to get penises aroused. Specifically. What you thought I said?
Specifically.
Oh, specifically. Yeah. I'll mess up and call it specifically, but specifically to get them things. Stop acting like this is trauma. This is not traumatizing. Is it wrong? Yes. It is not. Stop acting like it's traumatizing because there was a penis that was around. Stop.
I think it is traumatizing because if that's not what I'm expecting, and now you're in here and you being all creepy and weird, and this man is living in our house now and ain't nothing we can do to get him out, that is traumatizing.
It ain't no damn traumatizing. You tell that dude to get out.
The boys that they sneaking in are boys that they want to see their penises. They don't want to see his penis.
Well,
they thought he was a girl because he said that he was a trans.
Did you see the picture of this dude? They knew damn well he wasn't no girl.
No, what I'm saying is they were respecting that he wanted to be a woman, and that's what they get for treating him like a woman, and he's a man, and he looked crazy.
I'm not arguing the point that is wrong. I'm arguing the point that this is what white women do when they want to get their way.
Yeah, they let him in.
And what you doing, and this is another thing, what you doing changing your shirt in front of them if you feel so creepy?
Well, I guess at the time
did you trying to prove a point?
He was a woman. He said he was a woman. He identifies with everything of being a woman. No, he's a man. He's a man.
Girl,
and he saw kitties and he got excited.
Let me tell you something. If I told you I identified as being a woman, I came up in here dressed as a woman, and I had my lashes popping, and my makeup was crispy, and I came up here and I was stunning, you still wouldn't take your shirt off in front of me. If you did, you wouldn't be like, oh.
I mean, but that's me. I ain't letting no dude in the group that's for girls. If you a dude, you a dude. You can't be in the group with the girls.
I was
why you want to be with the girls?
And I'm not saying what they saying ain't right. I'm just saying he identifies as a woman. I'm not saying what they're saying is right. I'm just saying white women have an art form of making you feel. I don't know if they're taught this from the time they come out the womb. Do they go through training? But they know the key words to say to make everybody, oh, my best friend inside piece all in one. Yeah, okay, Jeanette. We boom, boom, boom. You got a best friend, somebody you confide in, and then every once in a while, boom, boom, boom. Does that make you a lesbian? Yeah. I didn't even get on the lesbian part. I didn't even want to touch all that. But yes, it does. Lady Q with the Q comment brought to you by Woke Up Inspired. Yeah, but I just amazed. If you watch, just watch how this is no matter what the topic is. No matter what the topic is. You can put any topic, and this is what put the white woman up again. I just want, and we're not gonna, I'll stop it, just play a little bit of it. These are the key words when the white women start complaining, when they start describing their pain, their how they're traumatized. These are the key words they always use. They're always like, the trauma comes in.
Here's one of them.
So you wanted the girl?
Yeah, just get to the girls complaining. It don't matter what the subject is. Go ahead.
Leggings.
He's going hard in the leggings.
Staring at her, watching the assembled young women flex.
It's a weird, gut-wrenching feeling that every time I leave my room, there's a possibility that I'll walk past them in the hall.
Stop it. They could be talking about a squirrel. They don't matter what they are brilliant at this. They could be talking about a loose squirrel that broke into the sorority house, and they will give you the description. This is black women. Y'all, you gotta catch up.
Whatever setting that may be in, and it's never a pleasant encounter, and that's the scary part. It's right
there. The scary part.
When white women say they scared or something scares them, the world stops. Now, once again, what they saying is absolutely correct. They are right. I'm just analyzing this from a different point of view, right? Once a white woman says she is scared, the world stops and listens.
Weird feeling just to know that I could run into him anytime, full access to the house. But this just goes to show, like, we need women's spaces for that reason. Like, our house is our home, just like any else's home. Like, you go home at the end of the day to feel comfortable and relax in your own skin. And you can't do that knowing that this individual has full access to your house.
It is also really uncomfortable. Just because some of the girls in the house, I know they've been sexually assaulted or sexually harassed. So some girls live in constant fear in their home. And our home is supposed to be a safe space. And to paint you a picture just a little bit further, men are never allowed on the second floor of our house except for move in and move out just to help us lift heavy things upstairs. So it is seriously.
Now, they all brought this. Now, they bring the sexual assault, which is a terrible thing, which is a major thing. It's horrible. Now, that it's horrific. It's everything. But all these complaints y'all had, when the agreement happened to let the person in the house, these all existed before y'all allowed him in the house.
I wonder have they ever let a black girl in their sorority?
But yeah, how about that? Because if they had a black girl in the sorority, they'd probably be saying the same shit about her. It would just be
an only female space. It is so different than living in the dorms, for instance, where men and women can commingle on the floors. That is not the case in a sorority house. We share just a couple main bathrooms on the upstairs floor, but it is just us who lives there, and it's supposed to be a safe place that we can go to rest our heads at night.
They have said safe space multiple times. They're brilliant. Like we say here, it's a safe space for you to say what you want to say. It is a safe space, but it don't have the same drama. It don't have the same, like I try and make y'all feel comfortable to understand that no matter what your comment is, it's a safe space. But when a white woman says it was supposed to be a safe space, it was supposed to be. Everybody gets kicked up. They're masters, and they're right. That they shouldn't have to have somebody live in their sorority house that is walking around with a curious penis walking around. You shouldn't have to. Like, you shouldn't have to. But it is what it is, y'all. You already knew this was coming, no pun intended. You already knew this was coming. The guy decided to be identified as a woman in college, so his penis has gotten aroused. Like, off of woman. So y'all go deal with that. Y'all not gonna get me all kicked up. Y'all not gonna waste my energy on this Friday Eve. University sorority sister blast college for letting a 6'2". Like, they went in. This is another thing.
Friends, women, I didn't even read all that.
When they start telling you how tall, how big, how much they weigh, that's another key thing.
They describing a black man.
They describing a black.
Black man thing. He was big and he was black.
No, but now they can't go directly to the black thing, so they will give you a description of a menacing man when they're describing anybody of color. It's got to be he was black, he had tattoos.
No, Lady Q, the university didn't say they had to. This sorority decided if they wanted to be the first to allow a transgender person to be in the sorority because it would be a historical move for them.
Yeah, what happened to the history? What happened? I thought y'all was trying to make history. Well, now your privacy is history. Y'all made history, all right? Because let me tell y'all something. Y'all gonna kick this dude out, and y'all allowed him in. And I just want to be at the trial. I want to be in court when they actually cross-examine him. Because what they're mad about is him being aroused. So the question is going to have to be so and so and so and so. On the date of the 14th at 7:00, were you aroused when this woman took her shirt off in front of you? This is going to sound so crazy.
Yeah, and I agree with Lady Q. It is their fault.
It is their fault.
Yeah, I say what I say. Don't bring that around me because we ain't gonna be no confusion here. Either you a girl or a boy.
Listen, when he walked in the house,
my girls can't come to me and say, "Ma, we gonna have some friends over," but one of them is Kiki, and she wants to use that pronoun, but she a boy and she identifies as a girl. Kiki can't come.
Ooh.
You know, but she identified. I identify Kiki as a boy. Or whatever his mama named him. So that ain't happening in my house.
Well, they let him in. They let the 6'2", 260-pound trans woman move back into their houses after claiming she peeped. Listen, but even the caption is still showing respect. Even the caption still goes like, claiming she peeped at them while visibly aroused. She. All right.
Whatever.
Y'all go get that. Y'all handle that. I ain't got what you walking around. You trying to walk around like your normal stuff because women just dress like, I don't know. Women dress the way they dress when they around each other. But then when you see somebody walking around them tights, boy, y'all not gonna get me kicked up over this. Y'all welcome to me. Good morning, Tam. Good morning, right back at you. Happy Thursday, happy Friday Eve. We got it's gonna be a short version of the show. I sent you to JJ Redick, but you didn't get to put it in, right?
No, I got a screenshot of no. Speaking of Ja Morant, so the white boy in the NBA, they done posted his pictures with guns.
Yeah, they had his pictures. This man had his pictures back in the day. Now it is kind of
and he didn't get suspended.
Nah, he got the AKAs, the whole thing. The AR, the AR.
Who is this? I don't even know who this
is.
He
played for the Clippers for a lot of years. So these were his pictures that he took back in the day. He was ready for war.
Yeah.
He was ready for war.
Why they ain't get him suspended?
War.
Why they coming at this little black boy?
Now, JJ Redick, and we're gonna have the video for tomorrow. White guy. Former basketball player.
You text it to me?
I put it in your IG. I DM'd you. Made the greatest point. He sat there and broke, and I felt ignorant for not looking at this from a different point of view. And he didn't excuse Ja Morant for what he did. He didn't excuse the stupidity on risking that much money just to make a stupid ass video. But he made a great point when he talked about governors like Greg Abbott who are not taking pictures with guns, not taking videos with guns, but are telling their citizens they need more guns. Then you got another Tennessee, I think is a Tennessee politician, whether he's a governor, a mayor, or whatever he is. He took a picture with his whole family having guns. It was a Christmas card. And they were laced up, ready for war. And in that same state, school shootings happened not too long afterwards. So we're killing this kid for doing this, but we don't hold the people who actually make the laws responsible as they take pictures with guns with their family. They got their kids holding guns. Now, JJ Redick said it a lot better than what I just said. But for us to condemn him, I'm condemning him for stupidity on blowing this money. Like, they're going to try and destroy you, homie.
I got it for you.
All right, this is JJ Redick from ESPN, and he said it a lot, but you're going to be like, Mike, you fucked up his whole statement because he did a lot better. This is him, not in defense, but a different view.
It's pervasive. It's pervasive. We've got mass shooting after mass shooting, and nobody's doing a damn thing about it. So I get why we're so sensitive to this right now. But there's no consequence for Greg Abbott telling his constituents that they should go buy more guns, and then we have mass shooting after mass shooting in Texas. There's no consequence for an elected Tennessee official to send out a Christmas card holding AR-15s with his young family, and then there's a shooting in his very district. There's no consequences to that. So why are we trying to lay down the hammer on a 23-year-old who didn't break a law? Explain that to me.
Well, he said what he said.
I'm just gonna let that sit there with y'all. And I'll be the first one to get caught. I will explain that I was caught up in being like, why are you doing this? But my thing was, why are you doing this, directly doing this when they just told you? But that, my friends, is what you call looking at the bigger fucking picture right there. That's taking the whole landscape. Not doing the narrow, let's destroy. And I was part of it. So I'm going to be right there. I'm going to take my medicine. I was right there. And I did not sit back and look at the entire picture, which I always tell my kids. Before you do something, before you open your mouth, look at everything. Look at the whole landscape before you start dissecting and throwing stones at this dude. Now, it doesn't excuse. I still think it's dumb as fuck. I still think it's dumb. Yes, Tasha. Yes, I told you. I gave you the brief. You ain't had you.
Why are they on him about having a gun? He didn't shoot nobody. I can understand it, but if y'all gonna try to control him like that, then he gonna have a gun again. That ain't.
So now, when you hear play that again. I need to hear that. I need everybody. For those I just need JJ Redick just open like pervasive. He needs an Emmy.
It's pervasive. We've got mass shooting after mass shooting, and nobody's doing a damn thing about it. So I get why we're so sensitive to this right now. But there's no consequence for Greg Abbott telling his constituents that they should go buy more guns, and then we have mass shooting after mass shooting in Texas. There's no consequence for an elected Tennessee official to send out a Christmas card holding AR-15s with his young family, and then there's a shooting in his very district. There's no consequences to that. So why are we trying to lay down the hammer on a 23-year-old who didn't break a law? Explain that to me.
He should have walked off the set. That was the mic drop. You should have just walked off, JJ Redick. Man, I wish I had a bigger applause for you. You schooled me. You opened my eyes to something that I should have seen. That should have been a viewpoint that I should have, and I am disappointed in my damn self for not looking once again at the big picture. Afro Queen says our conditioning does not allow us to look at black men making mistakes as anything less than criminals. What? You know what? Round of applause. I ain't mean that. Round of applause. Round of applause for that. Now, I do understand that if you just gave the league close to $600,000 for the first video and you got suspended for a few games and they gave you a tap on the wrist and they let you come back, they let you go to the fake rehab, which is cool. I get it. It's all propaganda. You don't go to rehab for a few days and come back. You just don't. And if you do, I've done that before. That's because I left and I ain't want to stay. So when you come back and do the same exact thing and you risk more money just over video, it's still a dumb thing.
But why is the problem when this one didn't? Why it's not a problem when this one did it?
And it's the same concept as I told you when you face the same concept as I said yesterday when everybody was like it was wrong for that security guard to kill the kid because he was just shoplifting. And I kept saying that y'all better realize, y'all better deal with what really happens and not what's supposed to happen.
He pointing the gun at the camera.
Absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Now he was just a role player, but you got it. He wasn't the star of the league, but you're right. You're right. You're right. And Steve Jackson. You also made a video and said, I can't help old dude. I ain't calling him. That's on him. You put your hands up too, and then you put this up. Because we all fucked up. Since we have that statement, Ja is a young black leader, right? If kids are, and you're absolutely right. If kids are looking up to him, have gun to fight the fight, but take out the leader, then what? I don't know. All I know is Jaws does some stupid stuff like pulling out a gun because he had a teenager at his house, and a teenager and him got into it in a pickup game at his house, and then he flashed the gun afterwards. I told you they was going to bring all this stuff up. That's stupid too. I'm not excusing stupidity. But they coming for him because it's convenient to come for this young black man. That's why they coming for him. Now, he opened the door. Just like that sorority opened the door to the transgender dude living in that in their house. He opened the door for this. Just stay off videos with guns. You already know what it is. Because they going to hit you for millions now. Because they talking about a minimum of 30 games with no pay. Now they hitting you with millions. Now they digging in your pocket. And I know everybody thinks he got 200 million. He ain't got to worry. Ask Evander Holyfield how fast 300 million can go. Ask Mike Tyson how fast that money go. Ask the majority of basketball players and football players who go bankrupt after they leave the league. They had a whole documentary. Guys that we all were familiar with. Oh, who's the dude who dated Left Eye? Played for the Atlanta Falcons. I can't believe I forgot his name now. Andre Rison was on there going bankrupt. Trust me, y'all. That money can go fast. You can blow through $200 million. I trust it can happen fast. Mess around and do one thing. Mess up on your taxes and see how fast they go. I don't understand. They encourage rappers to do it in their songs and videos. So what is the difference with the athletes? Tashabi, that is such a naive statement. I think you're just playing with me. You know why they want rappers to show guns off in videos. Because
I know, but the basketball players want to be rappers and the rappers want to be athletes.
But that's the problem. You know why they want rappers to do it, because that's the whole thing they want to promote. They want that. Them record labels want that promoted to these kids. The NBA puts up the facade. The NBA is like, listen.
The NBA sit up and play the songs at the games.
And who wants the songs played?
But that's what I'm saying. Take it all out. If y'all run this, oh my goodness, I don't understand.
If y'all run this, if we take it all out, the first thing that's going to be yelled is racism. If we take them songs out, they will be hit with a lawsuit. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying, you know why they rap. You know why record labels don't want positive rappers being played.
They can play the happy songs for the games.
What happy song?
We got songs that
Which ones?
Are used at games like the YMCA. Everybody enjoys that song. Or they'll play some of these pop songs that everybody enjoys, enjoys.
And them players will say, why can't I play the music I listen to?
Because we are not niggering it up. Now.
Well, and that's gonna if a white person said that in any type of form or fashion, the league would be hit with $1 billion lawsuit.
No, they do say it. They do. John Morant right now is being suspended because he niggered it up with a gun. Okay, well, we want to play our music. All right, well, we gonna let y'all figure it up at the game because that's what they saying.
Well, but my thing is they're not going to be able to tell players that they can't play. They know what's the backlash on.
Why they can't tell players that they can't play rap?
Because we will stop.
They can tell this boy that in his personal time on his live, you can't show no gun.
Once you sign a contract, you ain't got no personal time.
But that's what I'm saying. They control what they want to control. They can say we not playing it. They ain't got to play that music. We didn't always have rap music at the basketball game. When I was little and went to the Mavericks game, I didn't hear public.
You know how long ago that was? They've been rap music in the listen. We got pissed off when they wanted to give AI a dress code. When they put a dress code, they called it racism. They actually had they were finding dudes for dress codes for dressing as not forget the music. And we got upset. Like, I know what you're saying, but we can't have it both ways. If they do that, we're going to call them racist. And if we don't do that, we call them racist. So which one do you want?
But they doing it. I just put this up here. This white boy.
Yes.
We supposed to say that's politically correct. This white boy got all this up on his social media. He did not get suspended. The little black boy is singing a song that's probably talking about shooting the gun. So he doing a TikTok or whatever he in his car doing. In his car at his house, when he's not on the court, but he's suspended. So they are doing it. They do it all the time.
But what I get what you're saying, but you're not looking at the whole thing. What you want them to do, if they did exactly what you said to do, the NBA would be they'd go on strike.
They need to go on strike now. They should have been on
them
strike.
Players would be on strike right now if they did that. If they did that.
The fans, everybody needs to go on strike in the NBA and football, because the NBA and the NFL ain't nothing but modern day plantations. And yeah, I said it.
Y'all gonna stop giving people y'all okay. All right. It's too early. You don't feel good. I hate when people say modern day plantations, because I tell you what, if slaves were here, they try and kill us for saying this shit. Oh, that's the plantation. Okay.
Okay. True. They right there on them fields. They give them they say, oh, we making millions. I got to take care of my family. It's men that take care of their family on $60,000 a year. So that ain't the only reason why you there. There's other ways to take care.
Well, that goes in every industry. That goes in every single industry.
I know, but what I'm saying is when I've interviewed them and asked them this, and the black men always get so upset and offended. But it's like, you the one out here cooning for this white boy, not me. So that's on you. But their response has always been, well, I got to take care of my family.
That's their skill set.
Well, that's your fault for putting that type of expectation out there. If you taking care of your family and you the man of the family and you the man of the house, like you telling me, then scale the shit down and run the house. You don't have to sit there and be upset and then get mad at the journalist for asking.
Okay, all right. So when Carly goes to the Olympics,
yes, because she's
there. When I just said when she goes to the Olympics, they're going to control her actions. And I want to hear what you say when somebody says, why you cooning, Shawnee, and why you letting them control her actions, because she can't do this, and that in her personal life. She can't do this.
But she can't do this, and that right now.
But what I'm saying, wait. But stay there. But you're going to follow them. You're going to tell her to follow the rules.
If she got to follow rules, but that's what she's been being taught. If she not gonna be 18 and then all of a sudden I say, well, Carly, you got to do this. No, they're gonna. When she's been an athlete, you got to follow when you like her Instagram. It's certain stuff she can't post. I tell her, look, you cannot post that. But
my thing is, even if you allowed her to do it, if the Olympic Committee said don't do it, you'd go along with it. If it was something that you were cool with, if you were like, I don't understand why they won't let her do this. Well, guess what? The gold medal is at stake. And then when somebody says, well, it's your fault for putting all your eggs in this basket of having a gold medal, you're going to conform.
Well, if I'm an ignorant mama, I don't know, because I'd probably be sitting there telling her, oh, girl, they ain't gonna do nothing to you.
But you are gonna conform.
I mean, I am as me right now. I ain't an ignorant mama, so I don't know how I would act.
Yes, we conformed. We worked on radio and we conformed. We played. We made money off of playing the same songs that you're saying shouldn't be played at the basketball games, and we promoted them and we actually made them hot. We conformed to the whole thing.
But the other thing let's go back to Carly. Carly has been being trained since she was 7 years old that this is what you're going to have to do. And you have to understand this. I know that you don't like it, but in order to accomplish what you want to accomplish, this is what you're going to have to do.
Okay, so
she already knows that she ain't 19 and losing.
But that's already knowing, but you're talking about the stuff that you agree with. I'm talking there's going to be stuff that you don't agree with, and somebody could easily be like, you cooning.
Well, yeah, I stuff I don't agree with at this level that I have with today's sports, you know about. But hey, she wanted to play. Whatever you want to play, that's what you got to deal with. My issue with the players is they get to complaining about what's going on, but it's like, dude, you ain't getting ready to make no changes, and walk away from it. You don't have to be there working for these people. Stop giving me the excuse that, oh, I have to do this. No, you can do something else if it's that bad for you. And that's what the players do. Oh, you don't understand. They doing this and they doing that to me. Then get your grown black man behind out the situation.
Why should I have to leave a situation? Why can't I state it and try and change it within the realm? Why do I have to sacrifice the skill set that God gave me?
You don't have to sacrifice.
You just said leave.
Okay, but listen, there's other things that you can do. And the other thing that you said is what the other thing that you said was, what if I want to make change? These players that I have talked to over the years, they ain't trying to make change. They just sitting up whining and complaining about what's not happening, and they're not going to do anything. And they want somebody else to run to their rescue. So and usually them, you know, they always want black women to go protest for them or write this or say that. No, you say it, because I'm doing what I need to do on
but you're throwing everybody into this scenario as if players haven't done this. Like, they have done that. They have risked it all. They've risked it all. Standing up. Colin Kaepernick risked it all.
Yes. And who got Colin Kaepernick back now? And yet there are a few that will stand up, but the rest of them, you know, when it's just one of them and the whole all of them won't come with them, then no change won't happen, because they just gonna say, "Oh, that's just the
Kyrie Irving just did it.
Oh, that's just the angry man. We're gonna pacify them with this, and this person will be okay." And then the rest of them sitting up there still complaining. But I got my check though.
But see, this you're dumping everybody into this, and Kyrie Irving just caught hell for standing up for what he believed in.
Irving, yeah, and then half of the league turned on him.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. So when Kyrie Irving said, "Hey, I don't agree with this," and I mean, I'm not saying everybody got to agree with Kyrie Irving, but the ones that did, that felt the same way he did, but they were scared to lose their little $200,000 check, and Kyrie got millions on the line.
So you got a good game plan. Your game plan is good, because even when a guy stands up, you want to point out. No, wait, let me finish. Even when a guy stands up, your way of debating it is going, yeah, but everybody turned on him. So it downgrades. Now all of a sudden you're like, I don't care if Kyrie stood up, because everybody turned their back. So what you do, this is what you do. You want to focus on the negative of when somebody does a positive. So it doesn't even matter to do a positive, because when they do a positive, you don't just say, yeah, he did, and he did stand up. So yeah, no, you want to bring up the people who turn their back on him. Like that.
Shows back. We can run these shows back, and you'll hear me talking about Kyrie Irving and supporting him. I buy his shoes. My daughters have worn his shoes. So I didn't have no problem with Kyrie. I didn't have no problem with Colin. Any man that's gonna stand up for himself, I can fully respect that person. My issue is when we start talking about change. Kyrie can't change it by himself, because when he put himself out there and he took that big old step and got out there ass out, half of them turned on him, even though they felt the same way he did. But like I said, they were scared to lose they couple $100,000 while he put all his millions on the line.
And there were people who supported him openly.
Yeah, it was a few, but it change, like you said, these what they call when the people decide they don't want to do something, like the writers are on a strike. Okay, so if they get together and do that, then yeah, they can get changed. But then you got players, because I fully respect Kyrie for doing that. And when you got players, I ain't gonna mess up my money. I got to do it. Nigga, you don't even make half as much as this man make. He putting everything on the line. Now y'all scared.
But you gonna do the same thing.
No, I'm not, Mike.
You are. If when you're in that situation and you have somebody that you love is going for a gold medal, and you are not gonna say, just leave. You're not gonna do it.
If it's too far against our morals, yes, I will. I'm not.
We talking about rap songs. You want these guys. You want these guys to leave their dreams, but then do this. Then you're gonna wind up conforming the same way.
A rap song don't make you an NBA player, no.
But if you're so
rap song, and bouncing that ball up and down the court, because when they started the NBA, they weren't playing no rap music.
So the happy songs are the white songs, so we can play those. We can play the happy songs. We can play the white songs. We can play the happy white songs.
White songs, because songs don't have color.
All they do, because you just said we ain't gonna nigger it up with hip hop songs, so you gave it color. You gave it color.
Yeah, I said nigger it up.
You gave it color.
That's what them white suits be thinking in their head. We not about to nigger this up.
I just and Mills said we don't want to hear millionaires complaining. Okay, if you don't want to hear millionaires complaining, then stop saying what millionaires should do to help the community. Because the first thing out our mouth is they make all this money and they just go run with the white people and they don't do nothing for the community. So if you don't want them, you don't care about them complaining, then don't run their pockets and say what they should be doing for the community. Because we want it both ways when it comes to this. Oh, we don't want to hear millionaires complaining. Yeah, but they should be doing this. They should be doing that. They're the ones in position. Wait a second. You don't want to hear them complain, but you want them to be activists. We can't have it both ways, because any activist is going to sound like they complain. It's kind of weird how we put these people in boxes that we're both in that I'm going to speak for myself. I've been in the box. I have compromised, and I have promoted shit that I know is not helpful for our community. And I made money off it. Jimmy Butler has a beer commercial singing Hootie and the Blowfish, and they black. So how is that enough said?
Hootie is black.
Yeah, Hootie's black. So what's like what y'all
nigga it up. Yeah, you know they say that.
Well, check your Tashambi sent you something. I don't know what he said. He was very important. He said it was very important. There was something.
I mean, even in radio, that was a problem with me as a program director, because some of that stuff they would send me, I'd be like, I don't want to play it.
What?
Oh, he said you starting to do a lot of movement. Has the pain Peter kicked in? Just a little bit.
Yeah, you just got to get it kicked up. That's all you got to do. You just got to get it kicked up. Once she gets kicked up, pain goes out the window, though.
No, I'm still in pain.
Look, she's still in pain, but she want to fight. She still want to fight.
No, because I get tired.
I get tired of hypocrisy.
When people ask me, why don't you go back and get sports sport again? Because I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with it, and I'm not going to ask the right questions, and it's going to be a problem.
Oh, Bills, I understand that's how regular people think, but regular people also got to understand that we put this stuff on these athletes, and then we want do this, but don't do this. And we mad about this if you do that, but we're not mad about this if you do that. And then when the spotlight gets put on the regular person who's living the same hypocrisy, but just on a different financial status and living the same hypocrisy. But because the person's in front of cameras, we want to throw rocks at them. But we doing the same thing. We doing the same thing. The same selling out, the same so-called cooning. We doing the same thing every day.
Yeah, and we should stop. I think a lot of the problem is, and you can only control this so much, but making these people, putting them on pedestals and saying,
yes, Mills,
they're role models. Well, you should be your kids' role model. I know I've taught my kids a lot, but I know that they're still influenced by other things. But there's a foundation that I put there, and they might stray off. But then some stuff will happen, and they'll be like, "Oh, now, Mom, we see what you're saying. You know, we shouldn't," or they'll redirect. So you gotta plan some stuff. Kids are people; they human beings, so they gonna make decisions. Hey, Nikki, how you doing this morning? I need to.
Nikki White Chocolate, what the? Wait, hold up. Wait a second,
Yeah,
Nikki White Chocolate, hold
give me some of what you got, 'cause I'm what I give you.
Nikki, me and Jay Black are still going to try and make that run. Jay Black has been under the weather recently, and we want to make that run. Girl, you're always in our prayers. I see what's going on, and I follow you.
She
stood up, girl. Man, listen. Stand up. Stand up.
Yeah, we need that Nikki song for Nikki.
Everybody say what's up to Nikki. I need all types of happy emojis. And yeah, go ahead, Ashley Newman. Everybody.
Everybody say hi to Nikki.
Everybody say hi to Nikki. Everybody. Get my sister in the bed. She leaning and rock. I tried. I told her to go to bed. I said, go lay down. I said, go ahead. But she want to fight. She like this. She like fighting. She do. Especially with me. She like it. It make her feel better. But we gonna yes, everybody say what's up to Nikki. I'm gonna give Shawnee time because as long as I run my mouth, she's gonna run her mouth. So I'm gonna give her time to get in the bed, and I'm gonna run to 7-Eleven, and I'm even gonna break down and get her this tea that she shouldn't be drinking.
They ain't got any more. I went over there yesterday. They have.
Oh, they ain't got no more. They do have them. They just don't have the one with the sweetening. They got the.
I don't want that one. I want the one.
You little kid. I don't want that one.
I want the purple lady.
Nikki White Chocolate done joined the show. She done joined the show. And I know, Nikki, first of all, when you're back to being 100%, I'm gonna know when you're 100% because you're gonna start talking slick on the comments. I know it's coming. I know the bullshit is coming, and we miss it. But I know it's coming. I know when you're 100% when you say some bullshit. I know it. That's when I know you better. Iced coffee for me, my tan. I ain't get a list. I ain't got a list.
When you go to 7-Eleven, you can drop her stuff off. She's right on the street.
I'm not
taking orders.
I'm not taking orders.
Michael Shawn Dash, not DoorDash. Mike Shawn
Dash. I listen, man. I get that in my routine. I like doing certain things a certain way every day. So when I come here, I always run out to the 7-Eleven and then run back. Sometimes to get some liquor, sometimes not to get some liquor. So
what you going to get today?
I don't know. I'm gonna get a C4.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't. You know what? The last time I ate was
You're not going to get some liquor?
I don't know. It's up in the air.
Oh, okay.
But you gonna be laying in the bed anyway. Don't worry about it. Just chill. I might go to the gym. You ain't in gym mode today.
No,
you're not in gym mode today. Yeah, we miss our shit talking Nikki White Child. Nikki, we really do. Like when you get up and we're gonna send you this link eventually. I need you to get on here and just say what's out there. Right? Y'all ready for the big night is Saturday, the reprom. And I'm not really ready.
Are y'all gonna come? Are you and Mr. Wallace gonna come out and kick it with us?
Are you gonna be at the prom, the reprom at the warehouse at Fort Worth, May 20th? Tickets are selling, which means I'm getting excited because I get to talk my shit on stage. We got the band Soulful Sounds. We got the DJ Bilotti is going to be in there, the international DJ setting things off. We got the food. The open bar from 8 to 9 p.m. is going to be popping for y'all. We're going to be dressed. We're going to be partying. You don't have to come as a couple. You can come with a friend. You can come by yourself. You can get them tickets, eventcreate.com/E/reprom23. Get them tickets. We going to have fun. I'm getting excited. Yes. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm getting excited. As he said it.
Boom, boom, boom.
Now we won't be there, but I can't wait to see the pic. There's going to be taking the pics. I'm cracking coke.
Mark and his wife are taking the pictures.
Mark is going to be up there rocking with us. It's going to be a beautiful thing this Saturday. I can't believe it's this Saturday. We've been talking about it for so long. I can't believe it's actually this Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Sequisa got her dress. She texted me yesterday. She got her dress.
Oh, no disrespect. Wait a second. She got the Sequisa got it ready. Sequisa didn't win out. Said, I'm about to stun on these hoes.
She texted me yesterday. I got my dress. I said, hey.
Sequisa's in there. Sequisa already tried on the dress. Said, they not ready. They not fully ready.
And she got the little shot. She got the y'all trying to lose weight.
Oh, so she took the shots too?
Well, she's doing. She's a doctor. Well, she's a nurse practitioner, but she has the weight loss shots. So she's doing it. So if you want to lose some weight and you want to go, oh Lord, do it that way, then make sure y'all get us some pieces. She usually does a live on it just about every other day. But if you go to her page, all the information.
Super, that would have been dope if you would have popped up. I would have cracked up because that would have been dope. But Sequisa was like, listen, man, Sequisa getting ready. She got a dress on. She taking them shots. She's like, these bitches ain't ready for me. I have charged up the batteries. What? Mark got the camera.
And Mark, I gotta talk to you and Mike about something that I talked to Sequisa about yesterday.
Oh, we got to play a little. I've been in Dallas for all of like 14 hours. They already got it. We got to talk to you afterwards.
Yeah,
I never played this beat all the way. Look, they tried to get a little. They tried to get. Oh, okay. I know that. Okay. All right. Going down. Get them tickets. We're gonna see you tomorrow. I'll be more prepared tomorrow, but we still had a great conversation. Shawn Scott gets the star. Shawn, you want that wedding cake? Or you want the wedding cake today? Do you want as your prize for being the star of the show, for working through the pain?
Yes, I want the wedding cake.
Can't nobody hold you down. Can't nobody take you for that microphone. That girl is in pain. She about to take pain meds.
I took them already.
She already popped the pills. The opioids are in effect. Let's go. I might get her an edible.
I got them already.
But you ain't take them yet. I might slide one. I might, I'll get you something for 7-Eleven and I'll slide you a little edible. And you say, you ain't got you good. You got today. Now, wait a second. We do have the day off today. We do get to chill today, right? We ain't really got nothing.
Well, I was supposed to go to the school so I can tear it up. But I'm going to just wait till tomorrow because they doing the stupidest stuff. But I'll talk about it tomorrow because that's going to just put me in more pain.
I thought we was going to the parent appreciation.
I don't want to go. I'm tired. I don't want to go. They don't appreciate the parents.
Oh no! So Shawty been beefing about this school for like 10 years. Mind you, the kid's only been there for a year. She been beefing about the school for a decade. She been going at them. They neck, you bitches, I can't believe it. And then they had a parent appreciation day, and we not going.
Yeah, they emailed me yesterday after I went off about the stupidness that they doing tomorrow. So how are you having a graduation? And this is and I told the lady because she said, well, the parents can't come to the athletic banquet. They're gonna get their certificates, and then the 8th graders will walk outside and get in the car with their parents, and we're gonna do she called it a walk across for graduation. I said, what is that? She said, oh, well, they get in the car and y'all drive them around, and there's little stations around the school that you get out and take pictures at. Right. I said, well, what did I buy all this stuff for? Because I can't come to the athletic banquet, which is really an athletic assembly, because you ain't people. You're not, they ain't that banquet is they go, they get dressed, they sit down, they eat some chicken or something. So this is an assembly, and then you telling me my daughter got to come out in this dress and these heels that I done bought, and we gonna get in the car and drive from station to station and take pictures? Ma'am, I don't have my car. My car is in the shop. So what we gonna do? What my child get to do? And
we got an Uber.
Don't have cars. I said y'all, and then I said, and this prom is ridiculous because you what you should have called it was a spring formal if you want to teach the kids how to be, how to go out and present themselves. But when you say prom, I said, you do know the kids understand vocabulary and they know what words mean, right? So I got an 8th grade little boy calling my 7th grade daughter, asking her to be the date because they going to the prom. These kids think they supposed to get a car. They're supposed to have all this stuff that kids that go to the prom do. And then y'all treat them like y'all put them in these grown people spaces, and then you mad when they act like a grown person on you. So after that conversation, they gonna email me talking about, well, we would like for you to come to the parent appreciation. Fuck y'all. You're not a parent appreciation. Because y'all need a PTA. Because I said, who came up with this? And it's the athletic director. And she was like, well, I wanted the kids to wear black and white. Bitch, you is not paying for this. You have kids that play sports. So you should understand. But since my kids go to a school in a poor neighborhood, they think that poor parents are not families. And I'm like, you can't think like that. You can't, they got parents that want to support them. We done came to all these damn rag ass games y'all had to pay to get in. And now you telling me I can't watch my daughters get there? I can't support them and getting what y'all trying to have as this broke down FCs that y'all trying to have? Fuck y'all. That's cool.
All right. She said she was gonna say that for tomorrow, but she got it done today. See, I tell you, she like to fight. She like to fight.
Another thing, and they got them damn, and yeah, and I might go up there because I need to bust out another teacher. My daughter asked to go to the counselor because these girls are trying to jump her, and the teacher said, and I hope some of them watch it. And when she asked to go to the counselor, the teacher said, "Is this about these girls trying to jump you?" Right there. If you know that the kid is in some type of danger, you are supposed to write a report. You're supposed to contact the counselor. The teacher didn't do that. Now, see, this teacher, I've been nice to this teacher because I know some stuff about this teacher. But when I go up to that school, I'm going to air it out. Everybody is getting fired. And then the lady I was on the phone with, because I'm going to send this to the district, the executive director, the principal, she don't give a shit because she done got a promotion. But we're going to see about all that. Everybody going to lose their job. Because you don't put my kids in the middle of grown people. And they don't understand. My kids come home and tell me everything.
Well, that's the show, y'all. At the end of the day, we're not going to Parent Appreciation Day.
I might go now. Now I think I might get dressed so I can go and get all of that off my chest. And then I'll feel better.
So we walking over there. We taking an Uber. What we doing?
I don't know. We can catch a train, bus, something. I don't know. But we'll get there.
Ladies and gentlemen, I told you she liked to fight. I don't care how much pain. Her kidney could have a splinter in it right now, and she get kicked up. It's gone. It's gone. That's why I gotta end the show because she's gonna keep going. And she knows she needs to lay down. She needs to lay down because we got a big night Saturday. We got a whole bunch of this. Nope. I was gonna do something else, but we got a whole bunch of this. Whole bunch of taking pictures. A whole bunch of that. So I'm gonna get us some rest. All right, y'all. Get them tickets right there. eventcreate.com/E/reprom23. Hopefully Jay's feeling better. I know Mo's got a lot going on. Here at the Takeover Legends Show, we are proactive. Yep, it goes down. It goes down in the DM. It goes down in the AM. Whatever it is. All right, love me for who I am, not who you want me to be. Sequise is ready. So she don't like to fight. She a mama bear, and that's what we do. I know. Hey, you see me. I ain't said nothing. I'm that dude in the game that just say, yo, we about to roll on him. Okay. Let me put my sneakers on. I'm about to air out the whole school, Mike. Okay. Just got to put my sneakers on. Well, all right. I'm on my way. I'm on. I'll be there in a minute. All right. Here we go. Let me get ignorant Mike ready. All right, love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in your life. You fight for likes. You fight for views. You fight for the big piece of chicken. You fight for sales. Fight for your happiness and never let anybody or anything take it from you. Michael, Shawn, Shawnee Scott, Jay Black, Sexy Mo. Everybody have a good Friday Eve. Y'all call it Thursday. I call it Friday Eve because we live for Friday. Be careful. We see you tomorrow. Nikki White Chocolate, thank you so much for joining us and getting out there. You keep that faith, and we got you in our prayers. Yeah.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts.